Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Here's the chart of XAO. That's the gold and silver sector index. It is still stable, but as I said to you in the introduction, I think that the case for strong precious metals has weakened. If we just follow strictly the technical picture here, with the possibility of the final E leg actually turning in itself into a triangle. Do you see that? A, B, C, D, E. Someone who only looks at this chart would say the case of further rise is there. Yeah. We don't have, if you like, a technical ground on which to basically hammer to death the bullish case. No, we don't have. This is still looking stable and still looking corrective, and to some extent might even look like a perfect triangle that reached an end. Okay, let the market show us where it wants to go, and by rising first above this level 146.55, that's your first sign. Not a huge sign, but that's your first sign. Second, you've got 150. Clearing that will definitely be sign of strength. Running above 156.82, the question has been answered by Mr. Market. It is interested to go up for a long time. Okay, now the inverse side of the coin here is that should we see weakness seeping in, which might not be a difficult thing in the circumstances, breaking through the support here, that's bad news. Bad news. We're going to have to start factoring a possibility of extended decline, and it will inevitably change the wave count, and we will see basically the precious metal struggling for many months. Okay, so this remains extremely critical support. It is still holding about the 50 moving average here on the weekly, but as I said to you, this is we don't have a strong case now for the precious metals. I would say if you are a hedger, make sure you are fully hedged. If you are long-term investor, make sure you can sit through some wild gyrations and you are not sitting on piles of margin debt, because if we hit some serious wild gyrations, you might lose many of your positions, and that's not a wise thing to do. Lose them because of some crazy week that knocked down everything, and 2 weeks later things are booming and are running up again. So make sure that your account can tolerate the level of margins and you can live with that. The best advice, if you are keen on investing long term in the precious metals, don't have any margins. That's what I would say. Don't use margins. Just put your money cash and the broker can never phone you and say to you, hey, you got a problem in your account, I'm sorry, we had to liquidate you. No, he can never phone you unless he himself goes bankrupt. That's a different story. Okay, that's silver. That's the daily. I don't have a clear wave count for you. It is disappointing, of course, that it came down here. We were looking for it to correct indeed, but then swing back up. That has not occurred up to now, and the wave count, given that it hasn't done it up to now, the wave count doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. If there is any hope for the bull to be resurrected here, this could stand as 1 and this could stand as 2, but that would require silver to actually come down again towards 25. I would state that silver breaking 24 with gold continuing down like it already indicated yesterday in a major push down. I think we have to gear ourselves for extended decline in silver. So right now this is showing up as a possible, that's the wave count that we had as one alternative with a 1-2, 1-2, and that potentially taking off. This did not materialize. The bull is on its last leg. As I've just explained, it's on its last leg. Begin to forget about that. That could turn into a B. That will be your C, and then it must come back. It doesn't do that. Kiss goodbye for now to the bullish case. It will sink, and in the best circumstances it is going to correct and correct and correct. Here's the chart of gold. That's the daily spot gold. That's not a picture of strength what's going on here. No, that's not a picture of strength, although it is not outright rejection of a bullish scenario. Yes, a bullish scenario can be found even here, but evidently it's not the kind of correction that you would like to see, where you have lower highs, market correcting, and it has lower highs, and it tells you yes, support is there, yes, people are rushing in to buy to support. This is almost exactly the opposite. You have lower lows, even though the entire thing is still looking corrective, but it's not encouraging. It's not encouraging. I can still make a case of an ABCX, ABCX, AB, and the final C is taking the shape of an ABCDE diagonal. Okay, this can be taken on technical ground, but I'm not encouraged by the fact that this is not holding. It's breaking through. That's not a good sign. That's definitely not a good sign. There is another possible reading that would suggest that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D coming, an E coming. That will give another lease of life to gold, should it really hold well above 1,720, 1,700. But I am here to tell you, it breaks 1,700. I think it's time to kiss goodbye. Kiss goodbye. It is going to fall further, and it will have its day, no question. It will have its day. We will have to review the wave count here, but once it breaks 1,700, I think our case of this particular structure will crumble. On my website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one. and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies, yes. Recommended reading list, you have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it, you'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website, hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate, get in touch with me. And wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.